Hi, my name is Mark Walhimer. I'm going to put together a short video, What is Customer Experience? My name is Mark Walhimer. You can contact me at mark@walhimer.com. I'm an industrial designer and museum consultant. Fact and opinion. As I go through the presentation, I'll try to differentiate between fact and my opinion. Introduction. Customer experience is defined by customers' perceptions, both conscious and unconscious, during their relationship with your company, brand, from all the interactions, touch points over the course of the customer's life cycle. That's a lot of words. Customer experience is defined by the customer's perceptions. So this is about perceptions. We're dealing with people's emotions here, both conscious and unconscious. And in some ways, the unconscious is more relevant here to the customer experience than conscious. During their relationship with your company, brand, from all of their interactions, touch points. Touch points are all of the different ways, channels that they might communicate with your company or brand. Word of mouth, online, print, applications, um, all of the different ways over the course of the customer's life cycle. This includes for-profit, nonprofit, and the personal brand, me, you, the way we present ourselves as a brand. So on the left-hand side, you have a picture of a dirty bathroom. On the right-hand side, you have the concierge at the St. Regis Hotel. When we go to a hotel like the St. Regis, we expect fine service. If we go to the bathroom and the bathroom's dirty, it sets up questions in our mind. Is the service really that fine? Is this person, as the concierge, did he wash his hands when he went to the bathroom? Are there other questions that we have? It sets up incongruity. Wait a minute. If this is supposed to be a fine establishment, but the bathroom's dirty, what's going on here? And we all deal with these incongruities, these questions every day. There's no right or wrong, only matching customer wants, needs with the customer experience. Again, so here at the St. Regis Hotel, you don't expect the bathroom to be dirty. You expect the bathroom to be beautiful, to smell nice, that the concierge, of course, washes his hands. He presents himself in a fine way in keeping with the hotel. This is the Hollywood Tower at Disney. Here you might expect a dirty bathroom. It's consistent with a ride that's meant to be about terror, about scaring us. If the bathroom was beautiful and clean, that's also incongruous. Wait a minute, what's going on here? The bathroom should look like the rest of the hotel. So it's about matching these perceptions, wants, needs of the customer with the expectation. Customer experience versus user experience. So customer experience encompasses user experience. Customer experience, customer service, advertising, brand reputation, sales process, pricing fairness, product delivery. User experience, usability, interaction design, visual design, information architecture, content strategy, user research. User experience is part of customer experience. So I'm going to So customer experience touch points, pre-purchase, marketing, displays, PR, ads, promos. That's in the pre-purchase area. The purchase area would be invoicing, packaging, e-commerce, web, store or office, catalog. Post-purchase is about surveys, forums, newsletters, social media, brand promise. So the hope is that pre-purchase, purchase, post-purchase, and then this repeats itself. You then go back to the pre-purchase, and that there's a consistency. There's a consistency from pre-purchase, purchase, post-purchase, and then repeat. That's all great. What does it have to do with me and my company? So back to the St. Regis concierge and the dirty bathroom. We're trying to match up expectations, wants, needs, so that it's consistent throughout all of the interactions between customer and company brand. So as an example, we'll use Apple Computer. Company philosophy 1977. I think this is really impressive that 1977, a couple of people sat down in their garage and came up with this, and it's just as true today as it was in 1977. Empathy, truly understanding the needs of the end user better than any other company. They didn't say any other computer company. They didn't say any other technology company. They said truly understanding the needs of the end user better than any other company. Focus, eliminating unimportant things so as to do a good job of the important. Impute, make it part of, is about a sense of quality into the product. When the person opens the box, they do judge a book by the cover. That it looks like it's of quality. It feels like it's of quality. It's part of customer research and predictions. So this is an ongoing process throughout the life of a company or brand. You explore, test, validate, optimize. Explore, test, validate, optimize. And you're tracking the process throughout the history of the company and the history of the user, the customer. Putting the CX methodology to work with CX tools, customer experience tool. So this is an example of a persona. At this point, it's a made-up person. We went out and interviewed people and then created an amalgam of several people into a persona. Their age, their occupation, their status, location, um, descriptions, friendly, clever, go-getter. I feel like there's a smarter way for me to transition to a healthier lifestyle. This was about lifestyle brands. Motivations, their incentives, their achievements, where their power lays, goals, frustrations, personality, technology. And then in the lower corner is about the brands. And that's starting to get into ethnography. The choices that they make start to help define this persona. So empathy maps. So we've come up with a persona. We've tried to make best guesses about who that person is. Now this is all about creating audience segments. So now we're trying to really get inside this person's head, understand who they are and walk in their shoes. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who are we empathizing with? This case, it's Clark. We did go out and we interviewed people and we came up with this persona. This is loosely based on a real person that we met, but once we've put together the empathy map, this helps us to better understand the person. What do they need to do? What do they see? What do they say? What do they do? What do they hear? What do they think and feel? So we're trying to really understand this person's motivations. So once we've understood that and did the canvas, we updated the persona to better understand them. The next step would be to go out and meet more people and create audience segments. So this is an ongoing process, as I said. So we've come up with a persona, we interviewed people, we did an empathy map. The next step would be to go out and meet people and to further define this, further define and refine the audience segments and personas. Customer experience tool, the customer journey. Once we've understood the persona and understood what their motivations are, we're going to create a journey for the user, for the customer, for each part of the process. So literally, how do we speak to them on the phone? How do we email them? How do we greet them at the door? How do we deliver the print ads? So that it's all consistent with their motivations. And this might be for one persona, one audience segment. Then we might create a different one for a different audience segment and persona. Customer experience is defined by customers' perceptions, both conscious and unconscious, during their relationship with your company, brand, from all of their interactions, touch points, over the course of the customer's life cycle. So now we're starting to get into touch points and how we align the customer's users' needs and wants with the touch points and the user's motivations. The next step would be creating a customer service blueprint, looking at the whole company, the whole brand holistically, and matching up the personas and journey maps for the whole company. So time frame, evidence, customer journey. So the customer journey then becomes part of the service blueprint, the line of interaction, whether this is front of house or back of house, how the employees interact with them, what the technology might be. So this is now back of house, line of visibility, backstage actions, line of internal interaction. So how do we, behind the scenes, push this information to the front of house? So we're now getting beyond the customer journey to structure the company, the brand, to best meet the needs and the motivations of the user. Thanks. That was a very quick overview. The next video will be about putting some of these tools in practice. If you have any questions, please leave them below on YouTube. Thank you very much. Also, if you have any feedback about the video, leave that below as well. Thank you very much.